genuine. I really don't know how to I can't put a finger on it, but I know it when I see it that I like it, you know.
Well, let's just start because nobody's here.
Well, Panda, so what did you do today?
Yeah, so Panda has an opening song she's gonna sing.
Okay, go for it.
It's the Ding Wrong Show. We're gonna have a good time. Panda, Josie, Joe. It's the Ding Wrong Show. Let's introduce the cast. Come on, let's go. John, dance.
Boom, boom,
Brian, dance.
boom, boom,
David, dance.
boom, boom, boom,
Mel, dance.
yeah, da 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 da.
It's the Ding Wrong Show. Megan Jenkins coming next. Panda's gotta go.
Hey now.
Well, John,
Yes, Megan?
do you have the Aldridge report in front of you?
The Aldridge report is in front of me.
Okay, let's read the Aldridge report. Amanda, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Actually, you know, fuck it. I'm not going to bullshit my way into making everybody believe I'm reading papers because I'm actually reading off my computer screen. So here goes. On this day of last week in the Ding Wrong Show history, the very first attempt at a live Zoom cast was met with sabotage by future occasional cast member and longtime friend of the show's creator, Megan Jenkins, Panda. After Panda's demands for attention and a featured song were met, the first attempt at the first ever live show was met with success. Panda, who is not writing tonight's The Aldridge Report, was featured in a group sing-along of Lean On Me, always a favorite at Panda and other Ursine karaoke bars around the world. Panda, who is not writing the report, again, expressed hopes that this rendition and others like it will be heard more frequently and perhaps awarded a feature spot in future episodes of The Ding Wrong Show. Panda, who did not write anything in the Aldrich report at all, is much like all singing creatures and wants a snack now. Maybe a belly rub. The entire first episode of The Ding Wrong Show can be viewed on YouTube. In other news, from the past 6+ days since the last episode, the gate around film icon Quentin Tarantino's private mansion released a statement that its participation in last week's show was, quote, uninvited and unexpected, and Mr. Tarantino and I have discussed legal action, or at least the possibility of sending Samuel L. Jackson to speak with the cast and creators of The Ding Wrong Show, unquote. The cast and crew of The Ding Wrong Show state that any visit from Samuel L. Jackson would be welcome, because he is Samuel L. Jackson, and that if this is all a Tarantino film, the conversation with Mr. Jackson took place months ago, before any of us understood what is concerned. One of us might already be dead. No. That would be an M. Night Shyamalan film, and none of us would have visited that famous film director's private mansion gate yet. So, M. Night Shyamalan's gate did not respond to a request for comment in time for this broadcast. In this week in history, America's most controversial cookbook was published 60 years ago on August 12th, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. The complete lack of recipes or total absence of instructions for concocting either green eggs or ham dishes, is the ham green as well, did not deter the American book buying public from pushing the title to the top of the cookbook bestsellers list. In our Department of Corrections this week, This week's The Aldridge Report featured a paragraph that noted the 60th anniversary of the iconic children's book, Green Eggs and Ham. It misidentified the title as a cookbook, which it is not. It is a psychological study of eating habits among an identified population led by one man, the great Sam I Am. The Aldridge Report regrets the error. In addition to the Department of Corrections, the most recent paragraph in this week's The Aldridge Report mischaracterized the children's classic Green Eggs and Ham as a psychological study in its attempt to correct a previous error. The title is a children's classic, and Sam I Am adventures continue unchecked as the mystery behind his intentions only grows deeper. The Aldridge Report is a production of The Ding Rong Show, made possible with support of viewers like you. This concludes our edition of the
Thank
Aldridge
you,
Report.
John.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you, Panda.
Okay, next we are going on to the talent portion of the Ding Rong Show. Do you have any talents you would like to share? Jokes that you would maybe like to tell?
I have a talent I'd like to share, and I have a joke I'd like to tell. So, I managed to squeeze 2 keto cups and one other to be later identified keto snack in this 8-ounce mason jar. Now, I'm going to magically throw it in the air, and while it's airborne, it will stay airborne for 60 whole seconds. But
What?
I am going to accelerate time from 60 seconds to approximately a second. 60 seconds will have gone by, but it will feel like 1 second.
I don't think you can do this. This seems completely impossible and against all laws of physics.
Well, you just hold that thought, because at the time I catch this from its descension, the 60 seconds will have passed and it will feel like 1 second. So here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
What? Wait, do that again. Do that again. Do it again.
Now, Miss Megan, you do realize we only have about 20-25 minutes for tonight's broadcast.
Do I look older than I did when you threw the jar up?
I look older already, and we've hardly started.
God, this is crazy. Okay, do it one more time. I just need to see it one more time. I don't even believe this.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
You sit here first, folks.
This is going to be in science books.
Hold on a second. My phone's on vibrate. That's Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's got an urgent call. He wants to talk to me. He's gonna
Take it. This is super important. If he's watching this show and he just saw this, you need to take that phone call.
Okay, hold on a second. Yes, this is John. Bill! Hey, how you doing? Yeah, good times the other. You know what? I had never seen anybody put down 16 Jack and Cokes in one setting, but I'm just gonna suffice it to say you are the man. All right. Yeah, you watched. You're a big fan of the Ding Rong Show.
Oh my God, he is.
Yes, Megan.
Hi, Bill.
Megan says she sends her love. Bill sends his. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
This is incredible.
Okay, hey, I'm a busy man. I'm gonna have to have your people call my people, and we'll do lunch. But that sounds like a terrific idea. I can't do less than 75,000. So just have your lawyer talk to my lawyer. I'm sure we could iron out the details. Give or take 5,000, and points on the backside. Love you, Bill. All right. Have a great
I love you too, Bill. Bye.
Megan sends her love. All right, peace. There you go. Hey, we got $75,000 book deal. That's just the advance. He wants more 8-ounce mason jar science tricks.
Understandable.
Well, we're gonna have to deliver.
Well, I don't have. Someone else said they were coming in, but they didn't show up. I don't know where they are.
Well,
So
You
I'm going
talking
to show
about
you
me?
my party trick right now.
Hey, wait. Is there a voice in our midst?
Why, it's me, the occasional no-host, sometimes co-host of The Ding Wrong Show, Brian Hund.
Where's your photo?
I'm in an undisclosed location somewhere on planet Earth.
Well, you are on planet the Ding Wrong Show.
Absolutely, which is better than anywhere on Earth.
Okay, well, Brian, we're in the talent portion of the show. So if you have any jokes or stories or events that have happened to you that you would like to tell, now's your time.
Well, I only had a couple seconds to check in just to make sure everybody was good and well. So let me go. The Ding Wrong Show. That's Megan playing with her hair, but I'm ready to go. All right, that's all I had.
Okay,
Your hair looks good, by the
Beautiful.
way. I don't know if anybody had a chance to tell you.
thank you very much. Did you see my
And-
pretty dress too?
It was at last second. I saw that on Instagram there was a wardrobe thing going on, and I got to say that is quite elegant. I'm thinking like early days of the Oscars, the Academy Awards, where everybody was like elegantly dressed up. I look at that and I go, oh, she's bringing elegant retro back with blue
It's
hair.
the fancy collar, isn't it?
That really is the accent. I like the
Yeah.
collar and the waist thing too. You make it work.
Thank you. Well,
You're
you're really
welcome.
gonna like this. I don't know how to put. Can you take because you don't have a photo up, and all I'm seeing is nothing except me tiny.
Mm.
And I gotta see everybody's reaction to my party trick.
All right, all right.
Perfect. And where'd John go?
I'm still here. Do you not see me?
Yeah, now I do. But I only see me and then one of you at a time.
That's what I did before. That's what I was seeing before, but then I hit the arrow and I got a gallery view. So I see all of us.
Yeah.
Hit the arrow. That wasn't the right one.
Because Mel isn't here.
Whoops.
Say hi to Skipper.
Hey, Skipper.
Say hi, Gunner.
How cute.
Okay, Brian, you've got jokes for us.
Well, he just
No.
did his song. It's my turn now.
Okay.
You're going to love this. This is something I've been able to do ever since I was a kid. I can't explain it. What just happened?
Don't know. There he is.
Okay. Anyway, maybe we'll come back to this because now it's going to be really anticlimactic. So we have improv time. Actually, Brian, you're just in time for this because since we're limited on guests tonight, we can't do the full Quentin Tarantino skit, but we do have a fabulous grocery store skit thought of by our very own John. So John and Brian are going to be participants in our improv skit tonight.
I'm so glad I got the pre-show email, text, voice, Zoom, whatever about this.
Well, this might be the last time you do if you keep that attitude.
All right. So, Brian.
Okay, John, let's have you set up your grocery store skit. It's a customer, and you go ahead. You tell Brian what he's going to be doing.
Okay, so Brian,
Yes, sir.
we're at a grocery store. I'm an old lady shopping, and you're a grocery store worker. Now, here's the premise. Earlier yesterday, I was listening to my grandson talk on the phone, and he's about to have a birthday. And he was talking to a friend of his, planning the kind of party he wants. Now, he wanted to party as opposed to wanting a party, but the grandmother didn't get that. So she thinks that, he's going to throw a party. He wants to bring his girlfriend over and a bunch of her girlfriends and basically have a Roman orgy. He's talking about a lot of things that he wants, and his grandmother doesn't really understand modern day terminology. So a lot of terms that were, should I say, of or relating to a certain something back in her day are very different items. Like, for example.
All right, can I tell you I'm completely lost? I know that the story is about a grandma. And I've already perseverated the point. I have no idea. I heard grandma and orgies. So, I mean, it is a topic on Pornhub, but you got to help me out here because I'm lost.
So, I'm going to be a grandmother shopping at a grocery store, and I'm going to have trouble finding certain items. I need you.
That's a problem.
Well, you're the grocery store worker, so I need you to assist me in locating these items.
Very good. Okay.
And you're going to realize that what I mean and what I'm asking for are two different things.
Well, he might figure it out because the grocery store clerk wouldn't know all
right,
this
now
ahead
I need
of
to know,
time.
are we talking, is this like something like Whole Foods?
I'm telling you.
I just want to know, I mean, like,
You
how
work
high
at
are
a
we talking? Is this a high-end grocery store? Like, is this a grocery experience?
Okay.
It's just
Or
food.
is this the
Food
shoppers?
is food. Food is food.
It's a generic grocery store. It could be Whole Foods. It could be
Oh, no, because the attitude is completely different. I need to know, are we talking mom and pop?
It's whatever you're comfortable with, and let's get to this skit. You work in a grocery store. Let's call it Whole Foods. Let's call it Foods Are Eating. Let's just
Foods
do
Are
this.
Eating, yes. Welcome to Foods Are Eating. Okay, I
Thank
got that
you.
one down.
Welcome
Thank
to Foods Are Eating. Here comes John, your old lady customer. How can you help him?
Young man, I understand you work here.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Yes. I was here. I am in the by the peanut butter and jelly, and I was able to.
You are in the sandwich condiment aisle, ma'am. Yes. It's a wonderful aisle. We have plenty of items for you to see.
Yes.
Is there anything I could help you to see?
Absolutely.
Can I recommend the peanut butter and the mushroom? It's new, it's exotic, but it's got that reishi type of, it's the stuff that makes you feel good when you're old.
Well,
would you like to try some of this?
I am a firm believer in anything that makes me feel good and gets me out of these really uncomfortable depend undergarments. But that's for another story for another day. I'm shopping.
That's aisle 13, and I'll be more than happy to escort you over there for any of your needs. But I think right now you want to talk about the peanut butter or whatever it is that we wanted, right?
It's been years since I've had an escort, but before we go down that path, which I would like to, my grandson is throwing a party, and I want to surprise him with a few extra items. I see you have the Smucker's jelly, and you have the Stater Brothers jelly, but you don't seem to have the KY jelly here. Where can I find that?
One is a Smacker's jelly and one is Smucker's jelly. And so the other aisle that we were going to go to, it's a few aisles down from there. That's over in the pharmacy section. And they have 3 different ones. There's a flavored.
They have sandwich jelly in the pharmacy section. I think that it would only make sense that it would be here next to the peanut butter.
One's a bread sandwich, one's a people sandwich. But ma'am, I know it's a brave new world. It's 2020. And so I have a lot to learn myself as an employee of the Food is Wonderful market. And we even allow Panda escorts into our store. It's part of our, who we believe that we can be better than those that aren't necessarily better than us, like the animal kingdom, but we still want them to be like the same level. And so that's like, why we have special escorts into the butcher.
Do panda escorts look anything like Gary Cooper or John Wayne? Because in my day, those guys were the bee's knees.
That is so swell of you, ma'am. That
What
is so
happened
swell.
to your grandson's party?
So I'll look to the pharmacy section. I still am befuddled why they would put actual strawberry jelly, even if it's from the KY brand, over by the pharmacy. But let me ask you for something more. I've got a whole bunch of salad ingredients here because my grandson said he wanted to toss his girlfriend's salad. I don't know why it has to be her salad, so I'm going to make the salad and then say that it's from her so he could toss it. Essentially, he'll be tossing my salad. Do you think that's a good idea?
Anything for your grandson, but you got to remember, sometimes he needs to grow outside of your bowl. So
why would he want to do that when he has a grandmother who gives him anything he needs?
Because sometimes the tongs of another grab the wrong things, sweetheart.
He want my tongue, he would want...
You're can I ask you something?
Yay! Thank you, everybody. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Ma'am, I don't know
Ever.
what you're talking about. I still have questions to ask this young man.
Good. Okay, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt. Excuse me. Continue.
No, here. Now Megan is going to take the part of the store employee and answer the questions about the difference between types of jellies that humans use.
No, Megan is the host and tells people what to do. Megan doesn't take direction. I don't think you understand how the show works.
Young man, I just want to know, I think, do you sell playing cards? Because when my grandson was talking about his girlfriend, he said he wanted to poker. Now, poker, I'm sure is a delightful game for the young generation. In my day, we used to play bridge, but I don't know that these whippersnappers can handle living on the edge and staying up till 9:30 at night like us old people can.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure you stay up late at night, and it's good for both of us that Judge Judy is on demand.
So okay, well, I'll just take that as a you don't know where I could find a deck of cards, and well, these young kids, first they start drinking their soda pop or sarsaparilla, and heavens to Betsy, the next thing you know, they're chewing bubble gum at school. What is the world coming to? Well, anyways, tell me, Sonny, what is the best kind of herb to get for the salad? Because my grandson said he wanted herb, and I've been having trouble finding the spice section. Do you know what the best kind of herb is to get?
You can't go wrong with garlic.
Garlic spice. Okay. I will try garlic.
And the garlic aisle is the one that is the farthest aisle from me right now. So please, it's on the other side of the store, ma'am.
Okay. I will
go talk to Ralph. He's the guy that's about to retire.
Is Ralph?
He will take 12 minutes just to tell you about the tortillas, and I promise you, he's wonderful at it. You really need to talk to Ralph.
This has gone on long enough.
But man, I have one more question. I have one more.
We'll save it for the next episode. People will be on the edge of their seats, and they will come back and tune in next Monday to find out the rest of what happens.
Okay, well, I guess my grandson will have to toss.
Your grandson is screwed, ma'am. He's screwed.
So. It seems that way right now.
Yes, in more ways than one, ma'am. And
Okay.
I'm so glad you know, it's just wonderful. Thank you for being one of our customers,
The
a
sundial
loyal customer.
the sundial on my watch says it's 1:30. I have to go to my bridge game. Okay, scene. That's what they say when, you wrap up a scene.
Yeah, I think the panda has left the building on that one.
Panda,
Ah,
panda, yay or nay?
Panda says it's time to sing a song.
Okay, what are we gonna sing?
Well, did anybody learn Lean on Me yet? We're singing Lean on Me.
I don't know the lyrics.
Sometimes in our lives, we
Boom,
all have pain.
boom.
We all have sorrow.
Ah.
But oh, if we are wise, yeah, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long. But I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Hey guys, don't eat the rabbit, please. Hey, do not kill the rabbit. This is not Elmer Fudd going, kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit. It's a tiny little bunny. I saw him the other night. Please do not kill the rabbit. I'm so sorry to interrupt your song. I literally have dogs that are about to have a tiny rabbit as a dinner. Not kidding.
I think the panda feels upstaged. So, a long time ago, I was driving along Newport Beach and I see a convertible and license plate said Bold Bud. It's like this old guy, like, I don't know, early to, the late 60s. That didn't make sense, but, he was like somewhere around there. Kind of looked like a younger George Burns. And anyhow, I just kept seeing him, like, near John Wayne Airport and all these different spots in Newport. And I was wondering, I was like, wow, why did he get the name Bold Bud? Did he, like, beat the shit out of a bunch of Hell's Angels, or did he, rescue a bunch of kittens from a burning building? What made him bold? So then one day I'm at a gas station and, as I'm about to get out of there, I see this car on the other end of the island, and it's a red convertible. And I'm like saying, wait, I recognize that car. And I see the license plate, it's Bold Bud. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, now this is my chance. I can ask this guy. And it was a perfect opening because he left his gas cap, on the trunk part of the back of his car. So I see him there. I said, hey bro, you left your cap there on the car. He's like, oh, thanks a lot. So I said, hey, question. See your license plate there says Bold Bud. Why do they call you Bold Bud? And he goes, well, because my name's Bud and I'm bold. I'm like, I said, does it have anything to do with your work, or something that you did? And he goes, yeah, I do lots of things. I'm like, well, what are you in sales? He's like, yeah, I'm in sales. It's like, what do you sell? I sell lots of things. Thinking, wow, Bud isn't so bold that he wants to divulge like any superficial details of his life. So I basically considered that a loss. So,
Well, it's funny that you bring that up because I saw a woman that had her gas cap dangling from the opening of a flap of the gas tank area. And so I did my civic duty and I revved my car up to her and I started hitting the horn. And she was looking like, woo, and I rolled down the window to the passenger side window and she was not doing anything. And I like, your gas tank. And because I just didn't want her to like get dirt in it or to explode or things like that. So, you know, it really made me a little clamped that you brought up a gas tank story here now. This is like some wrong show magic.
I am down with that.
Because no, seriously, this is true story. True story. I literally probably gave the woman a heart attack. That's why she turned over to like the first available exit. It wasn't to get away from me, from the guy, you know, honking the horn and going, you know, that's what it looked like because she had her, you know, window down. But true story, because, you know, that could be dangerous.
Nice.
Hi, I'm the host of the show, Megan Jenkins. Nice to see all of you. How you doing? You having a good time? Welcome to the Ding Rong Show, the show I created and I'm the host of, and I invited you to. So pay attention to me.
Megan.
Let's go. Selfie time, because the show's almost over, so everybody get together and smile. We're gonna take a selfie. Different poses. Look good. All right, well, thank you. We will be back next week, Monday at 10. We're gonna have more guests. Hopefully your friend, if she's available, works out, fits in, we'll see how that, you know, we'll have a good time. Thank you, John and Brian, for joining us.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the Ding Rong Show. We will be back on Monday.
And thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.